Welcome to my channel. Life is relationships. The hidden force that kills relationships. Here is a complete and detailed breakdown of the hidden force that kills relationships, which is not a single force, but a corrosive process. The hidden force. The accumulation of unaddressed resentment.
While infidelity, financial stress, or differing life goals often get the blame for a relationship's demise, they are frequently just the final, visible symptoms. The true, hidden killer operating beneath the surface is the slow, steady accumulation of resentment. Resentment is the emotional reliving of past hurts, slights, and injustices. It's the feeling of being wronged, unappreciated, or taken for granted, and then holding onto that feeling. Unlike anger, which is a flash fire, resentment is a slow-burning coal that smolders for days, months, or even years, poisoning everything it touches.
How resentment builds. The four-stage cycle. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a predictable, yet often invisible, cycle.
Stage 1. The minor offense.
Stage 1. The minor offense. It starts small. Something happens that causes one partner a flicker of hurt or annoyance. Examples. He leaves his dishes in the sink again. She interrupts you while you're telling a story. He works late without texting. She makes a harmless joke at your expense in front of friends. The critical moment. The offended partner has a choice. Address it or absorb it. Most people absorb it. Why? To avoid conflict, because it seems too small to mention, or because they assume their partner should just know. Stage 2. The story in your head.
Instead of communicating the hurt, you begin to build a narrative around it. This is where the poison truly enters the system. You assign meaning. You don't just think, he left his dishes out. You think, he doesn't respect me or the work I do to keep this house clean. He sees me as the maid. You generalize. The specific incident becomes a pattern. You always leave your stuff around. You never listen to me. You keep score. Mentally, you file this offense away. The mental ledger begins to fill up. This creates a sense of being one down in the relationship, fostering a tit-for-tat mentality. Stage 3. The withdrawal of emotional investment.
As the mental ledger grows heavier, you start to protect yourself by pulling back. Decreased vulnerability. You stop sharing your true feelings, dreams, and fears because you no longer feel safe or valued. Loss of generosity. You stop doing the small, kind things for your partner. Why make them coffee if they don't appreciate it? Why offer a back rub if it's never reciprocated? The roommate phase. The relationship becomes transactional and functional, focused on logistics, kids, bills, schedules, rather than emotional connection and intimacy.
Stage 4. The eruption and the death of fondness.
The resentment must eventually surface, but it does so in destructive ways. The kitchen sinking fight. A minor disagreement about what to have for dinner suddenly explodes into a massive argument where you throw every past, unaddressed grievance from your mental ledger at your partner. And another thing, what about the time you? Contempt. This is the single greatest predictor of divorce, according to relationship expert John Gottman. Contempt is resentment's public face, sarcasm, mockery, eye-rolling, name-calling, and cynicism. It communicates disgust and is toxic to connection. The walk-away. In some cases, the resentment builds so high that one partner simply disengages completely. There's no fight left to have. The emotional connection is already dead.
Why this force is so hidden?
It's a slow drip. Like water dripping on a stone, no single drop seems powerful, but over time it can wear a hole through granite. Partners often don't notice the erosion until it's too late. It's internalized. The entire process happens largely inside one person's head. The offending partner may be completely unaware of the growing list of grievances against them. It masks itself as being nice. Many people pride themselves on not nagging or not starting a fight. They mistake silence for harmony, not realizing they are building a wall of resentment brick by silent brick. How to disarm the hidden force. The antidotes. 1. Practice radical, gentle communication. 2. Adopt a mindset of we versus the problem. 3. Regular, relationship check-ins. 4. Cultivate appreciation and fondness. 5. Take responsibility for your own mental ledger.
Breaking the cycle requires intentional, proactive effort from both partners. 1. Practice radical, gentle communication. This is the single most important antidote. It means addressing issues when they are small and in a non-blaming way. Use I statements instead of you never help around the house. Try I feel overwhelmed and unappreciated when I come home to a messy kitchen. I would love it if we could tackle it together. Make specific, actionable requests. Don't complain about a general feeling. Ask for a specific change. Would you be willing to load the dishwasher after dinner? 2. Adopt a mindset of we versus the problem. Stop seeing each other as adversaries. The problem, disconnection, mess, lack of intimacy, is the enemy, not your partner. Frame your conversations accordingly. How can we solve this? I miss feeling close to you. 3. Regular, relationship check-ins. Don't wait for a crisis. Schedule a brief, calm, weekly conversation, not during a fight, to discuss what felt good this week. Was there anything that left one of us feeling hurt or disconnected? What can we do to make next week even better? 4. Cultivate appreciation and fondness. Actively fight contempt by building a culture of gratitude and admiration. Gratitude ritual. Share one thing you appreciate about each other every day. Cherish the good stuff. Reminisce about happy memories. Brag about your partner to your friends in front of them. This rebuilds a positive perspective. 5. Take responsibility for your own mental ledger. You are the only one who can choose to stop adding to your list of grievances. If you find yourself keeping score, it's a signal that you need to communicate, not a signal that your partner is failing. Conclusion. The hidden force that kills relationships isn't a dramatic event or a fundamental incompatibility. It is the silent, steady accumulation of unspoken hurts and unmet expectations that hardens into resentment. It starves the relationship of the very things it needs to live: safety, vulnerability, and appreciation. The tragedy is that this force is almost always preventable. By choosing to communicate the small hurts gently and promptly, you prevent them from fossilizing into the immense, relationship-killing rock of resentment. The health of a relationship is determined not by the absence of conflict, but by the presence of a process for repairing disconnection.
Thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel as like and comments.